and welcome back. Today we are talking about quilt labels and why they're so important. And yes, they are very important. When you've finished your quilt and you've bound your quilt, you're not done yet. Let's put a label on it, and I'll tell you why. I have quilts at the house that people from previous generations have made, and I don't know who made them. I don't know when they made them. I don't know any background history of those quilts. And sometimes it's just nice to know that. I just want to know when I curl up with that quilt on the couch or whatever, wherever I'm at, I want to know who made it and how and when and why and anything I can find out about it. So that's what we're doing. We're putting labels on our quilts. I try to put them on mine when I finish them, but when I first started, I didn't put labels on them either. So I'm going back and putting labels on mine. So you can get very creative with the labels. You can do something just like this, and I just took a fabric and I embroidered on it, and I'm going to turn it down on each side, and then I'm going to hand sew it on the corner back of that quilt that just says who made it and about when. This one says in the 1950s and who made it and whose quilt it is. And then you can do little things like adding hearts to the side of your labels, or I've got one I made for my daughter that is a plant lover, and I put little plants on the label. You can do all kinds of labels, and if you don't have an embroidery machine, you don't have to do the embroidery. You can write them. There's permanent markers that you can use. There's fabric that you can run through a printer, that you can have the ink from the printer printed out on that label and put that label on the back of the quilt, as easy as ironing it onto it. There's lots of different labels, but please make sure you label your quilts. So I'm going to show you some examples in the pictures at the end of this quilt of some of the labels, so you'll get some ideas, but make sure you put those labels on, because the generations behind you will be very much appreciative of those labels. Be sure and like this video, subscribe to our channel, and come back for more videos in the future. We hope to see you soon, and until then, happy quilting.